Good afternoon, everyone. So, as the mayor mentioned earlier, it's with heavy heart that I report that we have lost a second Houston firefighter due to complications of coronavirus in as many weeks. And I want to offer my deepest and most sincere condolences to the Pacheco family. I did speak with his son, who's also a Houston firefighter, Justin, this morning. Actually, I talked to him, we texted back and forth yesterday. Pacheco was still doing well yesterday afternoon. And this morning, sadly, we got the news that he had expired. It took a turn for the worse and he expired. So please keep the Pacheco prayers, Justin, Jesse, and Janeth. We're thinking of you and we're lifting you up in prayers, and please ask the community to do the same. In regards to quarantine for the Houston Fire Department, we have, we're at 130 today. We have 31 firefighters that are positive for coronavirus. At this moment, none are in the hospital. In the total operation, we've had 218 firefighters that have tested positive. 187 of those have since come back and returned to work. So, you know, this thing is hitting the Houston Fire Department really hard. And I'm sure my colleague, my friend Art, will share the same about the Houston Police Department. We're asking the community to please help us do your part to ensure that we're stemming the increase of this virus. The best recommendations that we have right now, and we've been hammering them every time that we come up here. 3 simple things: wearing your masks, proper hygiene, and the proper physical distance are going to go a long way to ensure that we are stemming the increase of this virus, and it's going to help us create some capacity and try to get ahead of this sooner than later. We have, in regards to our occupancy task force, in the last 24 hours, we had 86 complaints that we responded to. We had 2 referrals, 2 businesses that we referred to TABC for lack of compliance and lack of movement towards compliance as well. So again, look, the Houston Fire Department is going out. We are a resource. Our inspectors and our investigators are a resource for these businesses to help them come into compliance. The vast majority, we've had over 9,000 complaints since we began these orders, and the vast majority of them have been resolved correctly and voluntarily, and we appreciate that. Those that don't, they are going to be referred to the TABC. The TABC has taken quicker administrative action. And again, it's about creating a safe environment for your patrons and these businesses. The mayor and Dr. Peirce mentioned the calling 911. If you've seen it in the news, we've reported the fact that we are seeing a heightened number of people that are expiring at home. Okay? They call 911 for an emergency, and by the time that we get there, there is nothing that we can do. People are just waiting way too long to call 911. If you're having symptoms of the coronavirus, shortness of breath, chest pain, any other true emergency, call 911 immediately. We've heard anecdotal comments about people being afraid to be at the emergency room because they think that's where the virus is. That is not based in fact at all. And you're much safer at the emergency room than you are at your home if you're having a true emergency. If you're having slight symptoms of fever, aches, call your primary care physician. Call them early. Again, it's important for you to be evaluated early so we can have so you can have a better chance of surviving this and making it out. When you call 911, again, to the entire community, the entire city of Houston, I want to mention the fact that any information that we obtain is strictly for patient care and to communicate that appropriately to the receiving hospital. We do not share this information with any other agency other than the insurance and the hospital where we deliver our patients. So do not be afraid about immigration status or any other item that may keep you from calling 911. Our focus is to ensure your safety, treat you appropriately, and deliver you to the hospital where you can get definitive care and do it early. That's my report. Thank you.
Vice Mayor, please.